Hey, what is going on, you guys? Welcome to Draw 2. My name is Ramny, and this is another episode of How to Draw. Here in this channel, I help you develop your drawing skills by showing you how to draw your favorite characters from movies, TV shows, comics, books, and video games. If this is your first time here and you want to see more tutorial videos like this one, be sure to press that subscribe button and also hit that bell icon to get notified anytime that I upload a brand new tutorial video. Are you ready to draw? Here are the tools that you'll need for this tutorial. You'll need a pencil, an eraser, any type of white paper, and black ink pens with different size nibs for inking. As you're watching this tutorial, remember that you can pause this video at any time so that you can catch up on your drawings. If you still find that this video is going way too fast, you can always hit that speed button at the bottom right to slow it down. We all draw at different speeds, so find a pace that works for you and stick to it. Also, if your drawings look a little different than mine, that is completely fine as well. Having said all of that, let's get right to the tutorial. For Nate, you guys, I've got my paper in portrait mode. We're going to be drawing him up to the waist. So let's get started. First thing we're going to do is we're going to draw a circle right at the top. So here is that circle. It's going to be about this size and fairly center. There you go. And then from there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a line going down. I'm going to have the chin right here. Okay, and then this goes across this way, and then it just makes its way up again like this. So as you guys can see, I've got his face looking towards the left side, so that's how we're going to have him. It's going to be looking more in that direction. Okay, from here now we're going to draw a line going down and then somewhat curling out. Okay, right here I'm going to draw kind of just a collar, but it's actually not a collar. It's going to be the he's going to be wearing a scarf, so that's what that is. Okay, let's continue this, and we're going to start drawing the shoulders. Okay, let's go over here. I'm going to draw a line going down this way. You want to make it nice and steep to give him that muscular look. Of course, going through all these adventures is definitely going to give him a nice physique, nice body. Okay, let's continue. What we're going to do now is we're going to kind of figure out where the torso is going to go. So from here to here, I'm going to draw a line. This is going to be the chest. And then right around here is where that chest is going to go. So if you take a look, you want to make sure that this rectangle that I just made is not as big as the head. So here's the head, here's the chest right here. And make sure that you do this very lightly because they're all just guidelines right now. Okay, now zoom out. Wait, I'm already zoomed out. And I'm going to draw a somewhat straightish line from here going down, and here as well, going down like this. He's got a fairly loose shirt, and that's the reason why usually when we draw muscular characters, we usually make them like this, like a V shape along the waist. It gets narrow and it gets wider. But with Nathan Drake, we're okay to just keep it like that for now. Okay, try to make that consistent. There you go. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw the shoulder as a half circle here, and another half circle over here. Shoulder kind of ends off where the chest is. Okay, from here now, I go out like that. You want to make sure that you're getting this right. So the size of the head is approximately what I'm going to use as a reference for the size of the arm. Okay, so this goes forward, so this arm kind of points forward this way, and this arm sort of tucks a little bit more behind. And I'm going to bring this arm a little bit higher than this. Okay, and then forearm like that. And I'm not going to draw the hands, I'm just going to end it at the forearm for now. We don't have any space for the hands, to be honest. So there's that. And then right here, you want that arm kind of going, you know what, let me make this a little more straight than I had it. And then you want the forearm to start sticking out like this. Okay, so there is the shape for the body. And I'm going to end it right here, actually. That is where I want everything to go. So it's a general shape that you want for Nathan Drake, or Nate. Now, he's going to have like a sling that goes from the shoulder all the way to the side here. I'm going to start with the one over here. And what we're going to do is we're going to find a spot right here. Okay. Actually, I'm going to make a little mark right there. And then I'm going to find another spot right here. What we're going to do is we're going to snake our way from here, going all the way to just below where we have the forearm. So it's just going to go from there all the way down to here. Okay, just like that. Over here, same thing. From here, going all the way down across. And now this is going to have a lot of pockets and bullets and stuff. And yeah, I'll be honest, I have not played Uncharted. I do know what Nathan Drake is about, but I really have not played Uncharted, so forgive me if I don't know the name of things. Okay, now from here he's going to have a sling, like a little purse, man purse, going from here, tucking under the arm. So I'm going to draw the strap. Here's the strap, kind of goes down. And I'm going to draw a rectangle first, and that's the side of the purse thing. And then diagonal line, so there you go, that kind of looks like a purse right there. Okay, and then right here, from here, kind of goes down. This is going to be for his gun holster. He does have a gun right here. What I'm going to draw first, actually let's continue it down, leave it like that. Let me zoom in. What we'll do first is we're going to draw the rectangle, which is the bottom of the gun, and then it kind of goes this way. So 3 lines, and then the gun kind of goes down like this. We're making like this L shape. 1, 2, 3 lines like that. So that's kind of like the gun now. Let me erase a little bit of this. Here's the gun kind of closing in like that, so it sort of starts becoming a holster right there. We'll add the details a little bit later on, so don't worry about that. Okay, let's go to the neck. Let's start sectioning off the scarf. I actually have this very similar scarf. I'm going to start right here, go down, and kind of make my way down all the way to the other side like this. And then here, is where it sort of billows in the wind. So here's the scarf, sort of blowing in the wind there. And then I just leave the end of it kind of just rough like that. Okay, now I'm going to draw a line going down the center. This is the center of the torso. Okay, and then here at the top, I'm going to draw a line right here, and I'm going to draw 2 lines coming up from there, running down the center, of course. Put that thin, and then what I want to do is right around here, I'm going to have this come out above the scarf like that, and then running along the side of the scarf. Okay, so it covers this portion of the scarf just a little bit. Okay, and then we take this line, and then it gets narrower, but you follow that, and then you keep following it until it sort of tucks itself underneath the scarf right here. Okay, now on this side, I start from here. I draw a line going up towards the scarf, kind of above it, and it goes off to the side, and then it goes under the scarf after that. Okay, go back over here, draw a line going this way, and then a line going this way up to this point. Okay, some wrinkles. I'm going to draw some wrinkles there. 1 button, 2nd button right here, 3rd button right here. Okay, more wrinkles over here. There you go. We've kind of got the shirt down. Now let's actually start drawing Nathan's face. I'm going to erase this bottom circle. What we're going to do is we're going to start shaping, drawing where the eye is going to go. The eye is going to be right around here. Okay. The ear is going to go kind of where we ended up over here. We're going to draw an ear up to that eye line, and the ear goes past this line right here. Okay. We're going to make that jaw and that chin a little bit more square. By square, I mean like less pointy and more flat. Okay, his hair is going to go kind of up to here, and then just imagine it going down this way, and then he's going to have some sideburns right here, and then his hair is messy at the front, not that much. Okay, goes over the top of his head, kind of messy like, and then it goes behind his ear, and then ends off right here. Okay, so it gives him that rough looking look. Okay, so now let's start drawing his facial features. I'm going to start over here, and I'm going to draw a line to the edge, and then a tiny little diagonal line, flat, and then back like this. That's, of course, is the nose. And then here's the little side of the nose right there. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to draw this part a little bit thicker, and that's going to be the nostril. Okay, here's the brow. And the brow's going to kind of go like this, so I'm going to draw like a faint line going up, and then it makes its way down. That's the eyebrow. And then underneath that, right here, I'm going to draw a line like this, just a curved, tiny little curved line. The top rounds, just a nice smooth curve at the top. And here at the bottom, it's straight and then up. Okay, I'm going to shape this to make an eyebrow. Now let's do the other side. What I'm going to do is I'm going to draw this line right here, and then it kind of goes out like this, just to give it a little bit of a bump on the brow, and goes in like this, and then it kind of goes out for the cheeks. Now this, all of this takes a lot of time, or like it takes a lot of practice to get this right. And to be honest with you guys, I still don't get it right the first time. So don't be too worried if you can't get it right. Just keep at it, keep working, keep practicing. Okay, here you go. So here's the what do you call it? The bump for the eyebrow, the brow. Here's the cheek, and it goes in like this, and then we leave that nose. Okay, go over here. I'm gonna draw that brow, the eyebrow, I mean, and then tiny little curve. Okay, right here, tiny little line, and then over here, diagonal line, and then it goes in like that. So now we're going to draw the pupils. They're going to be half circles, and they'll be looking in the left direction. Okay, and then a circle inside. Very simplified way to draw the eye. Of course, the eye has a lot more features to it, but we're kind of just keeping it simple. Okay, bags underneath. Okay, now let's draw the mouth. We're going to draw the mouth right around here, and I'm just going to draw it going straight back, like that. I'm going to draw a little bit of an upper lip, little point right here. I'm going to go from the nose down to there, and don't make that too thick, you guys. I just want it to be a very subtle upper lip. There you go. And then the bottom lip, I'll make that a little bit more prominent with the chin right here. And the chin, now that we have figured it out, what we can do is we can make the chin a little bit more prominent by just making it jut forward a little bit. Now usually Nathan Drake is pretty scruffy looking, so he's got like, you know, he's not really fully clean shaven, so he's got some, it's going to take forever to do, but it's got some stubble going on. A little bit of cleft chin right here. Okay, over here I'm going to draw a little line like that. Okay, right here is a little wrinkle for the neck. And then let's work on the ear, the outside curve, inside, one little S, another one like this. This one goes down, a little bump like this. Okay, there you go. Now let's work on the hair. The hair is just going to be kind of messy at the front. Starts to get a little bit more organized here on the sides. Kind of windswept. Okay, I'm going to give him some brow wrinkles right there, so it looks like he's giving that serious look. Okay. And then just messy top. And that's it. Very model looking. It looks like a supermodel. Okay, let's go over here and let's start working on that scarf. Let's give it some layers. First, I'm going to start over here. I'm going to draw a curve from here, going all the way to here. Actually, let me bring this down a little bit. I don't want it too tight against him. So I'm going to go from here. I'm going to draw this curve. So let's do that now. Now I'll go back over here, and then I draw a line going down to here. And then this goes out this way. Okay, and then I go back over here. It curves out, kind of goes around like that. So here is the scarf. There you go. I'm not going to add the details to the scarf, but if you guys want to, you can add some texturing to it. Maybe some like checkered texturing. Feel free to do that. Yeah, so just make it look like that. It's a bunch of lines going down and then lines going across. There you go. And then up here. There. And then right here, though, what you want to do is you want to create one thin line, or two lines, and then one more, like that, and then 1, 2, 3, right there. Actually, no, not 3, just 2. There you go. And then you can add some more patterns to it. I actually have this scarf. And I got it from when I went on a trip to Cambodia. There you go. So, and then just leave those kind of just stringy and coming out that way. Okay, so we've got the top. Let's work on the torso. We pretty much got the chest, or the shirt, done right. Now let's work on the, before anything, let's draw the sash, or this little, what do you call it? The thing that goes from his shoulder to his waist. The name escapes me right now. Okay, so right here I'm going to draw a square. From that square, I'm going to draw another square inside with a rectangle right there. So it looks like a buckle, like a belt buckle. And that's what it is a buckle. Okay, from here, I draw the end of the buckle going like this. Kind of a triangle with a rounded top. Okay, from here, buckle goes out this way and this way. Okay, from here, it goes this way and goes this way. You can erase these guidelines now, you don't need them anymore. Now let's work over here. Let's work on putting this buckle over his shoulder. So it kind of does this. So it starts to lean towards the left. Okay, and then here is the top of that. The side of the buckle, you want to give it some, like another line so that you can see like that it looks three-dimensional. And then right here at the top is like another pocket or something like that up here. So we'll just leave it like that. Okay, now let's work on the bottom part. Before we do anything, we're going to section off 5. We're going to divide this, or add some 5 squares onto here. I'm going to start off with the center one, and then from the center square I'm going to draw 2 squares going this way and 2 squares going that way. Okay, so here's the center square, and then right here is about this far another square and another square. If they look a little more rectangular, that's fine. Okay, so there's 3 squares right there, and then 2 more. 1 and then 2 right there. Okay, so now that we have those, each one of these is a pocket, and it's got 5 bullets. So we're going to start off by drawing the flap for the pocket, and they look like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, with a circle in the middle. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then there's like this piece of leather that goes across this way. And I'm going to go ahead and start shaping the top here. And also don't forget that it is connected to a belt, so there is a belt underneath all of that goes all the way to the side here. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my paper and I'm going to divide each one of these into 5 bullets, starting with the middle. So this is going to be 1 bullet, and it sort of comes out a little bit more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So imagine all the bullets kind of coming out similarly. I'm going to draw a line right here as a guideline where I want the bullets to sort of line up. All right, so draw those bullets. They look like that. And then there's the strap that keeps the bullets in place, of course, right here, right here, right here, right here, and here. Okay, so for each of these pockets, you draw 5 bullets in a similar fashion. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I'm going to kind of fast forward this part of the video because it's very similar in step, but feel free to pause this video and do it similarly as me. So go. And there you go, you guys. Don't forget to draw the strap behind it. That's probably the most detailed thing about Nathan Drake right now. Okay, so let's continue. Let's draw another buckle right here, and it's going to be another square, but this time around it's kind of at an angle, so it looks more diagonal. And we draw it very similarly to how we did this one. So it looks like that. The strap goes up, the strap goes wide, and then it goes straight up. Okay, and there's a circle right there. Okay, down here, it starts to go sideways until you get to the bag, and here's the bag. So it looks like that. To here, like a loop. Here's another loop right there. And then here's the bag. The flap for the bag kind of looks like this. It starts from here, goes down, and then goes this way. Okay, and then here's like a little leather piece that closes it right here. And then the side kind of just looks like this. I draw it twice. And that's pretty much it. That's the side of the bag here. Okay, now let's go over here. Before we even get to the shirt and the arms, let's go over here and let's work on this strap. Now, do you recall where the strap goes wide over here? You want to do the same thing in the same spot. So right here, it kind of goes a little bit wider. Okay, and then we're going to have this one kind of lean to the left. There you go. There's that hole, and then here's the buckle. Okay, square inside, a little rectangle at the bottom. Okay, right here we're gonna have a loop. Continue that strap going down. Another loop right here, and then it just goes off to the side. Meanwhile, we've got this gun. So you should already have the initial like handle for the gun right here. What we're going to do is we're going to take the handle. I'm going to draw another square right here. That's for the magazine, actually a rectangle. And we're going to simplify this. Okay, I'm going to start at this point right here. I'm going to make it go down and then up and then straight. And then I do the same thing here. Make that go across. From here, diagonal, down. Okay, right here, 2 lines like this, and then line across. And then from here, I draw a line going like that. From here, goes down like this. And from here, kind of just a line going like this. And then here, we're going to have a strap. It goes out like that. Close that off right here. And there you have the holster. Here's a buckle. And there's the holster for this gun. Okay, so now let's zoom out, and all we have to do now is the body. Let's get this, like the shirt. Imagine the armpit. The armpit's right here, it's kind of covered. Imagine the shirt kind of going this way. And the seam of the shirt goes up to here. So there's the seam of the shirt. Okay, and so folds just sort of come out of the armpit here. Make some room for the shoulder. And have it come down. Now over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually move this arm a little bit more forward like this so that we can see it more. But before I do that, before I finalize the arm, we're going to have his sleeves, his long sleeve shirt rolled up, and it's going to be rolled up right here. Okay? And that's kind of how I did it. Goes this way, and just keep making those wrinkles here going across. And then now here, this goes down to here. And then here's his forearm right here. A little bit of arm hair, I guess you could say. Okay, so there you go. Go over here, a little bit of chest wrinkles right there. Some more chest wrinkles right here. Now here on the side, I'm going to draw. Okay, so here's the strap. I'm going to go from here, I'm going to go side like this, so it looks like the fabric is folding, or like it's twisted somewhat. And then here on the side, just some more fabric going this way. There you go. Now I'm going to go over here from the armpit, seam, work on the shoulder, wrinkles from the armpit going outward. There you go. This goes down somewhat. More wrinkles kind of going this way now. And then right here is where I'm going to have his shirt, his long sleeves pushed upward. So it looks like this. There you go. And then you've got the forearm coming out over here. Once you have that, you guys, we are all set for Nathan Drake. And that is how you draw Nathan Drake from the Uncharted game series. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you in the next one. And that is all the time that we have today. Thank you for watching all the way to the very end of this tutorial video. I hope your drawings turned out great. If you guys are proud of your drawings, I would love to see them. So please head on over to Instagram and tag me with your pictures so that I can see them, or head on over to Google+ and post your artwork there for everybody to enjoy. If you are curious about the equipment that I use to make my videos or to do my tutorials, I have a link to those in the description below. And if you feel like being extra generous, I have links below for different ways that you can support this channel. First is my Patreon at patreon.com/drawit2. Check it out to find out more about the rewards you get for becoming my patron. Next, I have official Draw2 merchandise that you can purchase, such as t-shirts, mugs, and mouse pads. And finally, you can purchase some of my art prints in my online store at draw2.storeenvy.com. Your contributions go a long way in making sure that content creators like myself are supported so that we can continue making good stuff like this for you guys free of charge. If you guys did like this tutorial, it would help me a great deal. Also, if you liked this video, commented below or shared this with your friends in social media. And speaking of social media, don't forget you guys can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Google+, and on my website, draw2.com, where you can download a whole bunch of coloring pages from the tutorials that are on this channel. Again, you guys, all of these links are down in the description below. Finally, thank you once again for watching, and as always, stay tuned for more so you can learn to draw too. I'll see you guys in my next tutorial video.